It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are back with more Better Call Saul. We're watching Season 6, Episode 4, titled Hit and Run. So, last time on Better Call Saul, we said farewell to our dear friend, Ignacio Varga.
Yeah, sad day.
It was sad, but it was a good episode.
He got his last word in, though.
Mm-hmm. Got to tell Hector, got to take responsibility for putting Hector in the wheelchair. Mm-hmm. So that's gotta have felt good.
Yeah, must have, yeah.
Hector deserves it.
Yeah, for a second there, and then felt nothing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that happened, and that's sort of, I guess that's sort of
kind of like the main
thing,
the main important thing.
Last week it definitely was, and that sort of puts a full stop in kind of the cartel storyline for a little bit. Well, I mean, I guess we still have Lalo's out there. We don't know what he's up to.
Yeah.
He says he knows how to get proof that Gus was behind the people sent to kill him.
Yep.
And we think that means he's going to go after Saul and Kim. And so
yep.
That's going to happen. And they are going to try and Howard's car was part of the plan, right? Like
they were gonna
do something with his car, but we don't quite know what.
Copy of the key and fob.
Yes.
And we're gonna do something with it. He
was gonna. Weeks
This. It was something about it was gonna be at the scene of something that was going to happen, and that they were gonna frame him because of the fact that his car was there, or something.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be doing any of this stuff.
No.
As Huel said to him last time, why do you do this? You make good money, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I mean, and they want the Sandpiper settlement to happen, but I don't know. I hope this Jimmy turns out in an okay place and turns himself around. I hope his future holds better things.
Yeah, I think he's going to realize that he's maybe not made the best choices in life and try and go straight. And he's just be a normal lawyer helping people get out of parking tickets.
Do pro bono work like Kim does. That's right. That's what the future for Saul Goodman, right, everyone? Okay, well, should we, without further ado, or is there more?
Oh, I think, I mean, that's all I can really remember. I'm sure it'll come back as we go here. But,
yeah. This show's intense. We got a Patreon down there if you want to take a look. Got some full-length reactions and some polls over there. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Let's check out Better Call Saul. This is heartwarming, this couple biking together.
Why do I have a feeling something terrible is about to happen?
Maybe.
Those are all like security camera shots.
This could be mundane, though.
What an eyesore.
You never can tell with this show.
I thought the Westlakes proved their lot was in the Chapman Hills. They paid for a land survey.
Really? Where'd you hear that?
Robbie Davis, maybe.
Oh, they're
I'll
police?
go take a nap after a shower.
What?
Thank you, man.
So this is just a real normal couple that lives here, but there's police in their house.
You think? You think that's what's going on? Yeah, maybe they...
There's pictures around the walls or stuff are the real couple, so they're letting their house be used for a stakeout.
Interesting.
He's dressed up to look like Howard. Oh my god! Jimmy!
That's actually not bad.
From a distance, at a glance?
Looked over the old man's ticket, and it's clearly an international flight. So we searched for his gate number.
Oh my god.
It's in a language I can't read.
Just waiting for him to get caught doing this, though, It's like, what happens then?
Yeah, is it car theft or identity theft at this point? Why are you dressed like that?
I feel like Kim's ponytail is almost its own character on this show.
Yep. Oh god, that was so conspicuous.
Well, nobody's watching you though.
Yeah.
You know, that's a place you can put your phone. Why is she so nervous? Is it what they're doing?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Any
Oh.
traffic?
Okay.
No, straight shot down 25.
This is us.
Why is Cliff Maine such an integral part of all this?
I imagine you're smart.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Oh, is this Wendy? It's gonna be Wendy. Watch, it's
Is
Wendy.
it Wendy?
Hey.
Of course. It's
Oh
Wendy.
yeah.
Is it the Crystal Palace full on?
Okay, but it's time to go.
It looks like it.
Come on, we gotta get moving.
It's been so long
Yeah.
since I've seen it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What are you doing? No.
Gotta get a root beer.
Come on, we gotta move.
Wendy needs root beer.
That is too great. It's good to see her again, you know?
It is.
Good to see her smiling face. So, yeah. They're trying to get it so that he is seen in his car with a prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prostitutes again? That's the whole...
Yeah.
This is so much risk just for this? It's...
We need to go over it again.
Nah.
How often does this lady have
I know.
random men telling her, putting her up to things?
Yeah, like,
Kim, I think you've got something here.
Okay. What is the... It's like a heist movie where you're like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna pull... What are these
Yeah.
pieces gonna go together?
Operation.
it's like
I know
Ocean's
that's true
11.
in our office. Jesus.
You son of a bitch! You twisted nasty piece of shit!
When did that? Howard?
I don't know. It happened so fast.
Damn it, Rosie! What a rip-off! Damn you!
She had that little duper's delight smile on her face.
Yeah.
Be careful, Kim.
So Wendy was screaming about that he owed her, so he threw a prostitute out of his car without
Yep.
paying her, is the
Yep.
idea. Oh, you feel good, Jimmy? Why? Destroy him with Cliff Maine is the whole move. Why? The cone's
Yeah.
down. What does that mean?
Crap.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Park somewhere else.
Yeah. Maybe should have gotten. Oh, that's too funny.
Park in a different spot and have him do a Was I Crazy? Right back there, you know?
I don't know. I kind of like this better, where he parked it in the handicap unloading zone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
no,
move the
dude.
sign, Jimmy. Just walk away.
Just leave. No, just leave.
What? It's fixed there, man.
Yeah.
It's installed.
You're not gonna.
It's not just sitting there. How are you gonna stand it up in the new spot? How is he gonna come out and
Yeah,
find you
yeah,
dressed like
this
him?
is-
There he is.
This
Oh.
is bad. Run. Just leave. Just leave. Nobody can tie this to you until he sees you.
Here he comes. Here he comes. There it is. Are you kidding
oh my
me?
God.
He doesn't even notice.
Nope.
He would not have looked at the sign. That was not necessary.
My bigger worry would be that he would be looking down and be like, "Did I park on the pedestrian spot?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always hassling me.
Undercover cops?
Yep.
Well, listen, if you ever have any...
So now they've seen you with her, Kim.
Give me a call.
There's a story from the Breaking Bad production when they were filming the Wendy montage that actual person drove up to where the actor cars were driving up to talk to her because they didn't realize it was a scene being filmed. It was like, you should keep
Whoops.
driving, dude. I'm not working. We're acting.
Yeah.
The cops following her? Yes.
Yep. Well, Wendy has her card, so it could just be like, I'm acting as her legal counsel.
Sure, yeah. And they turned.
When I dropped Wendy off at the motel, she thought she was being watched by some undercover cops, but then when I drove away, that same car was behind me.
It's Lalo.
Right after I spotted them, they disappeared.
No.
Well, you know what they say. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
Don't think that.
You think we're wicked?
No? What? It's just a turn of phrase. I think you are wicked hot.
What?
I'm letting a nail salon, use the lobby. So my office is in the back. Meet me there at 3. Great, thanks. How's it hanging, Steve-O?
Shoes, belt, jacket.
Sorry, what?
Shoes, belt, jacket.
Seriously? Since when?
It's procedure, sir.
Is this because he represented Lalo?
Oh.
They don't
Yeah,
trust him now?
maybe. Interesting, yeah.
Hey, how you doing on this beautiful day?
What is going on around
Did you
here?
catch that cookie bouquet that I sent for Carlos's birthday? Because I put a few extra white chocolate macadamias in there just for you.
What do you need?
Me? I'm nothing. Nothing.
They're
I
hostile
have
to
a
him now.
friend
Yeah.
He's a
who
cartel
could
lawyer.
use a
Oh, you think that's-
preliminary hearing rescheduled.
That's it?
What is this?
A hearing change request form.
Hey, come on, it's me. Look, Mommy, I just
Is
graduated.
it just about the cartel lawyer thing? Everyone deserves counsel. Isn't he a lawyer?
I have no opposable thumbs.
Yeah, but
Isn't this a building full of like the least moral people on the planet? Like, why would they care if he?
yeah, I mean, he helped a murderer who was in custody get away. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
probably is what they're upset about.
I understand advocating for your client. Deep in my heart, I get it. But you scammed the court. You scammed the judge. And for what? To get a murdering cartel psychopath back out on the street? It's just wrong.
Yeah, see, so it's even
Yeah,
the
you-
lawyers. It's crossed their lines.
Yeah.
Big talk, Bill. Prove it. Prove it, Bill!
There's proving, and then there's knowing.
Yeah.
True dat.
Here's the car again.
That would be so scary.
Oh, you're just gonna go over because she doesn't know the stakes.
Abe, would you mind
I
watching
mean, I
my
think
stuff?
she has a pretty good idea. If that's.
But she is
That's
always a
Lalo.
confront the problem head-on person.
Yeah.
You know.
He's like, why are you following me?
What are you, APD? Know what? I think you're following me. And if you're not going to identify yourselves, then I'm calling in your plates because I feel threatened.
Sorry if we've disturbed you.
Yeah, they don't feel like they're Lalo's guys.
No.
Those are Americans.
Those are probably undercover cops.
Like him.
Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you. Yeah, I do have an opening today. Oh, hold on, I'm getting another call. Saul Goodman, speedy justice for you. Hold, please. My apologies. I'm having a bit of a rush here today.
Why are so many people calling Saul?
Well, better call Saul.
Yeah.
He's a dirtbag lawyer. Plenty of dirtbags.
You get these people out right now.
What, these guys, they bothering you?
Not them. Inside.
Well, he told people to come. Looks like Saul Goodman's waiting room.
Yo.
That's Spooge!
Who's here to see Saul Goodman?
You're him? You're Saul?
Yeah.
bitch. And you're the guy, right?
It is.
What guy's that? Salamanca's guy.
Uh-oh.
Lalo did this.
Okay, everybody else, kindly wait outside. All right?
That's not going to fly either.
Unless you desire spa services while you wait, that's a separate charge, but it's highly recommended. The best pedicures in Albuquerque.
These people all hanging around in the parking lot is also bad for her business.
Yep. Yeah.
Lucky number 7.
He's probably paying her premium on this right now.
8.
Yeah, I would think so.
Nice leathers.
There's something about rent just went up.
9.
Well, this is going to be the reason why he needs his office that we are familiar with from Breaking Bad.
Justice for all.
And then after that, we need Francesca
Cucumber
back.
water for paying customers only.
Believe me, they're gonna be paying. Spooge.
Yeah, I guess he can just give her a cut of everything he makes for these people.
Yep.
This way.
Or just a wad of cash every once in a while when she's upset.
Mike, there's Mike.
All done for today?
Yeah, there you go. Just keep it, Shelby.
Thanks, Kim. See you tomorrow?
You bet.
He's sitting right there.
Yeah, good eye if true.
They're gone.
Oh my God.
Would you mind sitting for a moment and I will answer any questions I can?
Were those guys Mike's guys? Were they protecting Kim?
Oh, that could very well be too. Because they probably know that Lalo's gonna head for them next.
I'm trying to solve a problem of my own.
What problem?
Lalo Salamanca.
Lalo Salamanca's dead.
Well, funny thing about that.
We're watching anyone in my contact. That includes you and your husband. Most likely he'll never reach out. He's got bigger fish to fry. But in the 1,000 to 1 chance that he does,
Oh, that's so scary for her to. I mean, you can see the fear in her face. You know?
Why are you telling me this and not him?
Because you confronted my guys.
because I think you're made of sterner stuff.
Or that.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy never would have gone out there and been like, you following me?
Yeah.
So do these type of sprinklers, do they propel themselves with that little thing hitting the water? Never understood how they work or why they do that.
I think just to obstruct the beam for a second. It's just about not having a continuous stream of water, I think. But I don't know.
It's basically continuous. I don't know. If anyone in the comments can answer that one for us.
How do sprinklers work?
Why does that sprinkler do that?
Okay, so the house being watched is Gus's house? This is the house that's under surveillance, right?
Is this the house that has the surveillance team
No,
in it?
it's the house being watched. So, are those cartel guys in that other house? Or no, maybe this is the house with the surveillance in it, maybe. Yeah, I guess it is.
So then my assumption is the two people who actually live here are never going to have to worry about anything ever again, right?
Because they're dead or what?
No, because he probably paid them.
Also, does Gus live here? I'm really confused now. Because those look like Gus's shirts.
Yep. Got a bulletproof jacket on?
Mm-hmm.
Or vest, rather. Boggles my mind that that's bulletproof. It's so thin. But yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Not up on armor technology.
No?
Ooh, ankle gun.
So he's like legit scared. Which is, I
Yeah.
think, a very uncomfortable way for him to feel. He's usually
Oh, yeah, he doesn't usually
strapped
operate
and
like
has a
this.
bulletproof vest on and stuff. In God's name?
The hidden control panel.
Okay, so this is not just some random ass people's houses.
No.
It's like he paid them to come pretend that it's a normal house where they just live.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, look at that nice couple riding their bikes, like we just said. Like, no one would be the wiser.
How's your edge coming along?
Still missing two.
It's so bizarre
I
that
think
they're
that
just
they-
like among this and they don't care.
I think they're like professional actors who are basically being paid to pretend that all of this is completely normal. You know, like so good at it that they're just not even acknowledging that he's there. It's like,
That's bizarre. It's very surreal.
yeah, it's weird.
All due respect, the rest of the world thinks the guy is dead.
Lalo Salamanca is alive.
And where is he?
Indeed. So the car we saw follow them away from the Kettlemans might not have been Lalo, it might have been Mike's guys that were already watching them.
Hey,
How was your day?
what are we doing here?
Take a look.
It's his office. I was gonna say this looks like the strip mall.
The word is out. People were throwing cash retainers at me just to say Saul Goodman is their lawyer.
Because of who you represented.
Well, I mean, that's part of it. But the bottom line is I need a new place to do business pronto.
Tell 'em what
This
you
place
learned.
is a shithole.
Yeah.
But the price is right, and I think I can talk the landlord into a month. So it's temporary.
She's
You know,
so-
until I find something better.
Sketched out right now.
Parking is good. Bell Bond Row isn't far, and Taco Cabeza is just around the corner. Might be a diamond in the rough. Just promise me you won't move the toilet.
There it is. All right. Speaking of Taco Cabeza,
I'm starving. Let's do it.
When Jesse is making fun of Walt for setting up their deal at a junkyard. He says, how about Taco Cabeza? I don't know, half the deals I've ever done have gone down at Taco Cabeza.
That's right. That's right.
How about them all? Stop at the Gap? Oh, that's the episode. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Next episode.
Oh,
No. I don't
Not
want to know.
next episode. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, what do we think about that? That was not as an eventful. I mean, I guess you need a little of a rest after
Yeah.
the Nacho episode last time.
Yeah, they got to ramp it back up again. I totally get it. But there's like, so it looks like they made Howard look like an asshole again.
In front of Cliff Main specifically, once again.
Yeah,
I don't know
again,
why Cliff
they
is the
just
linchpin.
really-
Yeah.
Maybe they just think that Cliff is gonna be able to ruin his career, his reputation with
Yeah.
the rest of the people that they have in there, because they seem like they have kind of a similar circle of
Sure, and
really, yeah.
he seems like he's a stodgy, old enough lawyer that, like, if he's saying, hey, I think Howard Hamlin is acting up, people will buy it, you know? Like, he's not gonna say anything about that unless there's reason to believe it. So that's why
Right.
convincing him is important, maybe, is the idea. I don't know, that seems like some
And he's so tight-laced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That if I think that there's plenty of lawyers that if they saw their lawyer buddy with a prostitute, they would be like, okay, yeah, of course, Tom.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly,
sees
yeah.
prostitutes. Oh, look, who doesn't do a little cocaine now and again? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But like they're
yeah.
both
Cliff
very
Main is a
like
very straight-laced guy.
highfalutin lawyers, and it seems like part of the reason that they're friends is because they're both like that.
Yeah.
And if
I mean, obviously it's Chuck's circle as well, and we know what
Yeah.
kind of guy Chuck was. You know, but
yeah.
I just feel like this is such crazy, like, 4D chess psychological manipulation stuff they're doing, though. You know, it's like, how can they? I don't know. It's like a Joker plot
Went
almost.
through
It's not
that
as sinister.
whole-
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
how can you guarantee all these outcomes are going to be what you think they'll be?
Yeah, it seems like Cliff could also just as likely like not had his glasses on in that exact moment and seen that it was his car, and after all that they made a copy key and went and stole his car and made himself up to look just like a, yeah, it's lucky that he even noticed what what he was looking at.
Right. So, you know, I mean, I guess it was probably Kim's job to mention it if Cliff didn't see anything, you know.
Yeah.
Job to say, I think that was Howard Hamlin's car, you know.
She was there to sort of facilitate the situation, but it ended up working out.
She's very connected to Saul, though, you know, like he can work that out, and she's still present at that event. So it's, cause I don't know, it's still,
and
seems weird. Seems a little weird.
If any of this comes down, Howard is documentedly at a therapy appointment in that moment.
Yeah, it's true. He's got an alibi.
Like sitting at a coffee shop by himself where nobody knows him. You know, like his therapist will be like, he was with me that whole time.
Right, but it's not like a crime got committed where an exact timeline is ever going to be established. Cliff is just going to, if anything, say what day he saw this on. You know?
Right, yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't
That's
think
true.
the exact time of Howard's appointment is going to help him. But yeah, we still need to see exactly where that's going, I guess. Because right now it doesn't make a ton of sense as to what exactly they're up to, besides just seeing how much wrong they can do and get away with it.
Right.
Know?
I mean, it does kind of seem like they're running a race against somebody who doesn't even know they're racing. You know, like poor Howard's just like such a. I mean, he's kind of a. You know, he's kind of a dickhead. He's got his, you know, set up his own ass. But
I wouldn't necessarily want to be friends with him, you know.
No, but
I don't think he deserves.
Certainly not down in the mud like they are. They're not being super like devious by doing that. He's
got more integrity than either of them. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like it's weird. It's a weird choice. But I think that part of it is sort of what you were mentioning before. That like, this is kind of how Kim gets off a little.
Yeah, it's sort of foreplay for them.
Yeah,
You know?
They sort of. You know, that glee of, well, like I said, Duper's delight. It's kind of like a, you know, we got one over on them is like something that they cherish for some reason. It's like how they connect.
Well, I think there's been more than one instance on the show of them talking about schemes to deceive people, and then it smash cuts to them in bed, you know, like, and they're still talking about it, you know, so like it's got an element to that.
It's a toxic relationship element.
Yeah.
If committing crimes and ruining other people's lives is what you need to do to really get juiced up, I don't know. Just
find another
you could
partner.
try and figure something else out. Yeah, exactly.
We got 2 Breaking Bad cameos with Wendy and then Spooge.
Spooge.
So, you know, a lot of our
Yep.
Breaking Bad underworld coming back out. Saul mentions in Breaking Bad that he represented Spooge. The guy who got his head smushed used to be a client of mine.
That's
his
right.
wife killed him.
Yeah, that's right.
So there we go. Now we've established that. We've made that connection.
That is fun. The little things that they throw in there.
See, that's the kind of thing that doesn't bother me nearly as much as some other stuff has that they lean on, you know, where like little things like that where you never think about the fact that Saul said Spooge was a client of his.
No,
but
yeah,
he was.
yeah.
So it's like, hey,
it's
yeah,
just a
that's
one-off
great.
line,
That's nice.
like
right.
Yeah. So I mean, still no Lalo.
No
Lalo to speak of.
It was an interesting head fake for them to have the guys following Kim that we figured would be Lalo or Lalo's guys turn out to be Mike's guys watching for Lalo.
Well, we figured they were Lalo's guys because she thought that they were cops. And then we were like, no, that's too easy because we already, you know.
Well, but earlier too, like when they left the Kettlemans and somebody followed them, I think we predicted Lalo at that point, but I think it was that same car.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to believe, I think it's these Mike guys the whole time.
But you could kind of see them in the car in the first shot where they showed up, and I was like, I don't think either of those dudes is Lalo, but they could be Lalo's guys because I remember that car from that episode and thinking like, that looks like the same car.
But he, I think, wouldn't be hiring or using any other men because of the steps he's taking to make sure everyone believes he's dead, you know? Like
No, and Lalo's kind of do it yourself or at least be there for it.
Exactly. Right. If you want something done right, do it yourself. It's sort of his MO, definitely.
Hands-on with his horrible, murderous self.
Right.
Kind of thinks it's fun.
I think he
kind of enjoys it. He enjoys his life.
That seems to run in the family.
Yeah.
I think the Salamancas are not great people. That much we learned.
Yeah, this really did kind of feel like an in-between bigger events type episode of kind of ramping up to stuff.
Yeah, I think there are 14 episodes in this season.
Really?
Maybe only 13. I'm not sure, but I think there are 7 currently released, and they're on hiatus right now. They did a mid-season break that we're building towards, and so then we're going to have some time off for this show.
I think the previous seasons were like 10 episodes each.
I'm pretty sure they're all 10 episodes before this, but yeah, they wanted to do like a 2 parts of the final season, so.
That's cool.
I don't know how long we'll be waiting, but yeah, second
Very
half of season 6. And I'm not, what else? What can we predict for coming up here? Lalo's gonna show up at some point.
Uh-huh.
Gonna do some stuff. Maybe hurt some people.
So, Gus is afraid because
Yes.
he knows Lalo is alive, and he's set up this whole hiding out in a house where normal people ostensibly live as well. But
Was that Gus's house, like the exterior, that we recognized from Breaking Bad? Is it the same house?
Oh.
I can't remember. It sort of looks like it might have been.
I
don't think we ever saw it in daylight on Breaking Bad.
In Breaking Bad, yeah, I'm trying to remember the kitchen too, because we were inside of the kitchen, and he was cutting garlic.
Yeah, the layout is there's like a kitchen island that he's looking over and
that's
talks
what I
to
was
Walter,
thinking.
I think.
Yeah,
and that
so I
wasn't
think
in
the
this
layout
kitchen.
is
yeah.
different, but it wouldn't put it past him to
Well,
redo it.
Yeah.
And he didn't seem to have I guess we didn't see much of the inside of Gus's house, but yeah, I think that is specifically a house that he probably purchased this house under the name of that couple.
Yeah.
And that couple might not even be an actual couple, and that they're people that Gus hired to play this part of, you live in this house, no one else lives in this house.
But they're like down in the basement when he walked past, like doing a puzzle or
puzzles and
something and talking,
yeah.
so they were in character and there's nobody watching. So that's
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actors.
But there could also, there could be this sort of thing. I don't know. I'm formulating this idea, like, if you wanted to make sure that everything looked completely above board and you were afraid that people were, like, watching you, or, like, as Lalo could do an anonymous tip to the cops or whatever, you want it to look like these people live here and they're totally cool with whatever else is going on. Like, no
Yeah.
breaking character ever. If the house is bugged, they're just in there doing a puzzle, and, like, these other people walking around, they're house guests or, like, whatever.
I see. So the idea is somebody might be listening and you see.
Yeah, so it's like the deal is you never break character. You never break character. You never know who's looking in the windows. You never know what's happening.
But there's like guys and monitors and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that's also kind of
It doesn't
weird.
totally make sense, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
that's
If
the
somebody has
furthest
a
I can-
better explanation in the comments that aren't spoilers for future episodes, let us know.
Yeah. I have a feeling that that's going to get explained a little bit further, though.
Yeah.
We're not just going to be left going, what was up with those people walking around?
Yeah, and they're like arguing about the color of that house in the neighborhood and
Yeah.
stuff, and so like they clearly, It's, it was very Breaking Bad, and like, I'll give it that. This show does a good job of keeping the vibes of Breaking Bad alive with the mundaneness of stuff,
Breaking Bad had a good way of always having a reasonable explanation for its obtuseness.
Yeah.
Though, so I'm interested to see what that ends up being here. I know they're not. I hope they don't leave us hanging, because honestly, that's kind of part of the most intriguing part of this episode.
It just
to see,
doesn't
like,
make any sense.
what is up with these people?
Yeah. Okay,
But,
that's
who knows?
probably it for this week then.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again for some Better Call Saul. This show's great. I'm glad we're getting to react to even one season of it. One tiny sliver of the Better Call Saul experience is captured in our reactions. So that's fun. Thanks for being here, everybody. And we'll see you next time. I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Catch Up Packets.